Hi, I'm Nishant Ahlawat. I'm a lawyer practicing in province of Ontario. I work closely with startups, small businesses, and help them have very strong and robust business structures and help them to become successful businessmen. One key mistake that I see founders making during initial stages of their business idea, that is incorporation, is figuring out what structure would work better for them. There could be a corporation, there could be a sole proprietorship, there could be a partnership. It all depends on the foundation and the nature of their business. Not giving it a thought, I would say, is a big mistake because it will attract a lot of liabilities for them. One of the most important thing that founders should consider, even in early stages of their business, is their intellectual property rights. Early in the business, in the venture, you end up signing contracts and you don't have a lot of negotiation power with your clients, especially. With vendors, it depends on the size and scale of vendor that you are using. But it is very important to read the intellectual property clause properly because it will define what rights and licenses you are giving to your clients, what rights and licenses you might want from your vendors. Say, for example, from one of the vendors, you want some code for your product being created. So, is the vendor giving you just a license? Is it a limited license, or are they transferring the complete right in that code to you? So all these things are very crucial and important to a founder, to understand. Artificial intelligence and cybersecurity are new nuances that I should say have come in. Now, artificial intelligence, when we see them, every business would have a different application for them. Maybe some service provider would just need it to draft their documents, their sales page, or maybe other kind of content. Similarly, cybersecurity is sideways. It is more about your infrastructure, how you keep your data safe. So coming back to artificial intelligence, if say you are using ChatGPT, creating a sales page or maybe creating a scope of work, it will come out as a very polished document. But it is really important to review it, because if you are missing on those key points that you don't think you have added to the document but the AI has done that for you, then maybe you are overcommitting to what you have, and maybe there are multiple risk and liabilities that you will be attracting your way. Similarly, with cybersecurity, it's very important to have robust cybersecurity for your business venture. If you have a product, a platform, you might be handling a lot of personal data and information, and there would be liabilities if there is a breach because of your negligence. You are not following reasonable standards that you should maintain. I'm not even talking about the liabilities and the claims that will come your way through your clients, the loss of reputation and everything. So yes, these are very big and important aspects of your business that you should take care of. I use this term very often, and it's, fundamentally all founders are risk takers. But my principle is, you should be aware about what risk you are taking. You understand the exposures or the repercussions of the risk that you are taking, and then you accept those risks. This principle lies in all, walks of your business, your transactions, and similarly in, the legal aspects of your business as well. It's very important to start from, initial stages, what kind of engagement you are having with your founders, who are with you sharing the profits. In case things don't work as you want them to, how are you going to handle that? Then it comes with your vendors, what kind of terms you have with them, when are you paying them, what are they going to deliver to you. So having these basics very clear initially is very important. And similarly for your clients, what are you committing to them? Are you going to deliver that or not? And in case you don't deliver, what are the liabilities and the exposure you stand on? And of course, as I previously mentioned, intellectual property is a very important thing. I cannot point out to a single one of these because they all are very important for your business. But yeah, if I have to comment on one, let's start with step one, the kind of legal entity that you are using to create your business. Implementing legal principles within the business to the point they are necessary is very important from step one. Maybe it's something as simple as complying with some law that might apply to a business. It might be about your legal entity. How you can do it is also very important. I understand all founders have financial challenges in initial days. They have to budget their ambitions, projects and everything. One thing that I often say is getting the right legal advice, it is not a expense. It is not a cost center. It is an investment that you make to save a lot of money later on. Engaging a lawyer, retaining someone might be difficult for you, but taking a consultation is very important, getting your issues or concerns addressed. Beyond that, if that looks like a challenge, I would not recommend a solution, but there are a lot of tech solutions that may exist online. The capability will depend on each product separately, but you can use such solutions for incorporations. You may use them for, generating your policies for your privacy of your, website or app or whatever. But having said that, a proper legal advice is very important. You cannot do away with that. It's just something as simple as, if you're taking your health advice from online websites without going to a doctor, it is not going to serve you the right purpose, because legal exposures won't show on that day one. They will show on the day when everything goes bad. With a lot of technology coming in, there are a lot of legal tools available online. I'm not going to name any one of them, but I see some of them are pretty good with some, basic things like helping you out generating your policies and contracts. It is still better than, not having something. This particularly comes with the rider when you don't have money for anything better. And in terms of resources, you can always look into the government websites. Ontario government has wonderful resources available on its website. Similarly, federal government has also, in a very explanatory way, provided all the resources for different needs that you might have for your business. Along with that, of course, you can always visit blogs of good law firms, and I think that will be really helpful for you.